Hey everyone, so Season 17 of Apex is here and they had a massive overhaul of the rank system. In this video I'm going to outline all of the major changes, and I say major changes, they've made to ranked in Season 17, what I believe to be the absolute best things and what I believe to be the absolute worst, most dog terrible things. We'll get to it. If you agree or disagree with anything I say in this video, shut the hell, no I'm joking, just put a comment at the bottom and I'll read it. Without further ado, let's get into it. So for Season 17, they've done away with ranked points, RP, and they've come with a new solution which they're going to call ladder points, so LP for future reference. So the way that you generate points in the rank system in Season 17 has completely changed from what it has been in other seasons. So with this new rank system, essentially what they're saying is we want you to try and win games. Well, obviously. But that's not really how Apex has been played for at least the last couple of seasons. Essentially, the way ranked Apex plays at the moment is you want to try and get some kill points, you want to try and get placement. You can probably get quite a high number of kill points and not really worry about your placement, or you can do vice versa. But essentially, you could climb the ladder without needing to ever win a game of Apex. So with Season 17, the new rule basically is your placement matters more than anything. It matters more than kills, it matters more than assists. Placement is king. You need to be getting into at least the top 10 in Season 17. What does that look like in terms of points? How many points are you going to get? How many points are you going to lose? So you can have a little look at the image on the screen right now, and what this is telling you is the total points per match. And as you can see, if you come 10th or better, you're going to gain anywhere from plus 20 to plus 200 LP. Anything lower than 10th, so 11th, 12th, 13th and beyond, you're going to get at least minus 25 points. And this is inclusive of the minus 35 that you've already used to get into the game. The idea of making people want to win a battle royale, I totally get. But in my opinion, the execution is terrible, and just let me explain why. I'm very confident that when Apex and Respawn were coming up with these rank changes, they didn't necessarily think too deep into the ins and outs of how can this be exploited, because of course, as soon as a new system like this comes out, people are always going to be looking for a way to rank up the fastest or to exploit a system to get to a certain rank and get to where they want to. So I'm sure a lot of you already know about NRG Suite as a professional Apex player. Some of you may and some of you may not know this, but NRG Suite managed to get to Apex Predator in Season 17 without firing a single bullet, without getting a single kill, without getting any damage, and got himself all the way up to, I think, top 150 Predator in the world. As you can see from the image on the screen right now on the right, you can see the main thing we need to look at here is the fact that he has managed to receive top 150 Predator in the world with 0 damage, 0 kills, getting to the highest possible rank in a game by essentially doing nothing can only ever be seen as ridiculous. Just imagine trying to do that in any other game. It just wouldn't happen. I understand there needs to be some kind of a balance between understanding how to play the game and the skill levels, but if all you need to do is understand how to game the system, aka just rat until you're the last 2 or 3 teams every single time, and then die, and then rinse and repeat, and then just do that, not firing a bullet, just running away, ratting, letting everyone kill themselves, that's not a good game. That's not fun. That's just ridiculous. If anything, all we're going to see now is probably a large number of people ratting right until the end, ruining the game for everyone else, and just causing a terrible experience. Probably also, within that themselves, they're going to be getting themselves to a much higher rank than they probably should. People who are maybe, silver, gold, plat, getting themselves all the way up to diamond and masters in an environment that allows them to do things like that, because they don't need to be good at the game to essentially do that. And I'm not saying it doesn't require skill to do what NRG Suite did, because obviously he's a pro player, he's very good at the game. If it was as simple as just ratting, then everyone would do it, right? But the point is, these types of things shouldn't be able to happen in a game like Apex. You should have to have a fair combination of kills and placements to even be considered to be one of the best players in the world. You should have to have some kind of risk and reward system when you're going into a game as a diamond or a masters or a predator, where you feel like you're going to lose a lot of ladder points, but the game doesn't have that right now. Now, I will give credit to the new system and for what it is, for the idea of what they've tried to create, what a battle royale should be, aka trying to win a game, trying to go for placement, not going for kills, trying to win the entire overall game. The idea of that, the premise of that, to me is of course correct. That's exactly how a battle royale should be. However, the delivery and the system that they fundamentally created is broken. This is probably the biggest and most controversial change that Apex has seen ever, maybe, in years. I mean, I'll let you be the judge of whether you think that this is a hugely controversial change or not, but from what I'm seeing online at the moment, you either love this or you hate it. There's no really in between. And again, if I'm wrong, please jump into the comment section and let me know. But from my understanding, people are like, yes, this is amazing. We can actually play the game. We can play placements. Or it's like, what is this system? How is this come to be? This game is so bad now. We all know the season hasn't been out for very long, but players are already realizing there's literally no point in fighting unless you're into the last 10 teams. Even if you get 9-10 kills and come 12th, you're probably going to get minus points. So in what situation would it be beneficial for you to actually take a fight before the last 10 teams are remaining? In many cases, and certainly in my case at the moment, it's causing me to be in a silver lobby with having 10 plus teams, 10, 12, 13 teams remaining in the final 2 or 3 zones, which is essentially making me feel like I'm playing a cohabiting ALGS sweaty final in a silver lobby. And I know it sounds like I'm going absolutely off on the rank system right now. You know, there are some good things about it, there are some bad things about it. I think ultimately it does need a few tweaks to get it to where it is. The fundamental idea and the premise of what they've decided, we want it to feel more like a battle royale, we want you to win, that excites me a lot. But there's so much that needs to iron out at the moment. I will say, however, in terms of a positive, and I am capable of thinking positively, there has been one thing that's been added to the game this season that I absolutely love. And I think that it's going to completely change the way that the game is played, whether you're playing in pubs, whether you're playing in rank. And the thing that I'm talking about right now is this beautiful, beautiful creation, the evac tower. What an absolute beast of a survival item. I mean, all I can really say is sorry, Valk mains. I mean, this is really a game changer. The fact that you can have an item that's going to get you out of being not in zone, it's going to get you out of a tight spot, it's going to allow you to rotate around the map quicker. For Season 17, to me, this is the biggest win. This is the best thing they could have put into this game. What do you guys think about the evac tower? Let me know. Anyway, we're going to go back to the rank system now. So my concern at the moment of ranked is actually largely around the ranked reset. Because if the ranked reset is pushing everyone back to near enough at the beginning, anywhere between kind of rookie, silver, gold, probably in most cases people are getting put into rookie and silver. And the fact that you're having 10 plus teams remaining in the final few zones in a silver lobby, making every single match you play at least 20 minutes, sometimes longer than 20 minutes, it's just going to make the grind throughout the year so much more time consuming, so much more boring, just grindy. And if you look at this diagram here, you can see that only 1% of the player base has managed to get diamond or above at the moment. I mean, historically, this number is closer to 10 to 12% of the players are going to reach. And this means that everyone at the moment, every single player, is basically fighting it out in the lower ranks, regardless of skill, regardless of what they were previously. And certainly in my experience, this is exactly how it feels. I acknowledge that it's the start of the season, but so far, seeing the sheer amount of people in rookie and silver and bronze is just staggering to me. The fact that they're not able to crawl out as quickly as perhaps they might be able to in previous seasons. To me, this suggests that there's a major issue with the skill system because people can't climb out to their actual rank as quickly as they want to. So what is it that's keeping them in this ranks? Is it their MMR match ranking system? Or is it something to do with the entry costs and the way that all of that's worked out? Only time's going to tell, but I fundamentally believe that something needs to change in regards to the system. Following on from the rank reset point, a change that I'm really concerned about, as you can see from the EA Apex website here, it says this: you will start your rank journey in Arsenal with 10 provisional matches as a way to calibrate your ranking. This is also done at every seasonal reset. You will start from the bottom, Rookie 4, and over the next 10 matches, observe your ranking rise quickly towards your skill level. Provisional matches are unique, your losses are fully mitigated, and your gains, including other bonuses, are significantly magnified. Doing extremely well in your placements can accelerate your rank climb. So this is clearly saying that we are getting a hard reset with each season back to rookie doing our placement matches. And I felt like I did really well in my placement matches. You know, I got 3 wins and overall I ended up in silver 3. It does state doing extremely well, in your placement matches can accelerate your rank and climb out, but at this point, that's just subjective. Like, what does that even mean? In my opinion, if I manage to crawl my way out of silver and get to diamond this season, which is a rank that I absolutely can get and I absolutely deserve in previous seasons for sure, I'm just going to be hard reset at the end of the season. I'm going to do my 10 placement matches again, and then I'm probably just going to end up in silver again. To me, that seems like an incredibly grindy and broken system. If you manage to get to diamond in a ranked season, when you get reset and you're ending up having to do your placement points again, if you're playing your placement points and you do reasonably well, I think it would be a much better system if you got put closer to the rank that you managed to achieve. This way, it would help to distribute people closer to their appropriate ranks. Whereas at the moment, you have Masters players, you have Predator players, you have Diamond players in silver against silvers, golds, plats, whatever, forgot what plat was then. And everyone is just kind of fighting for everything. And I'm okay with this. I don't mind everyone being there or thereabouts, and it's spreading out over time. The problem I have is at the end of the season, if we all just get pushed back to the beginning, essentially, and have to do the same thing again, it's not going to create a great environment. Now, my hope is that this isn't the case. And what happens is we all manage to spread out over the season, we get reset, and when we do our placement matches, it puts us nearer. If we do, let's just say I win most of them, it should put me back in diamond or near diamond. Or if I lose them all and I'm in diamond, I should probably go down to silver or gold, or probably silver. I'm not really too sure. But if we're going to say I'm still going to do reasonably well in my placement matches after I got diamond last season and then up in silver, to me that's a broken system. So when all these changes came out, I originally thought it would be amazing because I'd finally have time to play rank because there wasn't a split and I could probably get to my rank of diamond much easier. But it's starting to seem like maybe this system is encouraging more of a grind than it was before. Even though technically there was more of a deadline to get to a point because of the reset, I feel like the grind which is being created here means that the games are much longer, the games are much harder, and you're being put against people that are equally as unfair, I think, as last season. So therefore, stretching it out, getting from A to B is going to take a longer period of time. Anyway, enough about that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed for more Apex content coming in the future. Until then, yeah, see you later.